Hello friends, Dave Board coming to you here from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. You know, it's been my family's privilege to be part of Pacific Baptist Church for more than 30 years now. I remember back in the late 80s coming and visiting Long Beach and coming from the Midwest, just being amazed at how California was so much different than where we were from. But you know, the thing that really compelled us and helped to draw us from the Midwest there to Long Beach was to serve alongside a team of leaders who were willing to do whatever it would take to see the job done. Whether that's reaching folks with the gospel, training young people to live for the Lord, and really just doing whatever we had to do individually to keep our heads above water. You know, as a young married couple, Debbie and I participated in the time to buy offering, and I remember that very clearly. I remember the uncertainty of how God would provide the number that God placed upon our hearts. If I'm not remembering incorrectly, I believe it was $5,000. And you know, we were privileged to be part of that campaign and so many others through the last several years. But you know, now as we come to this next step that God has for us, we want to remember the reason why we're all giving. You know, I was challenged by something that Pastor Myers said recently to the church family. He said, we need to accomplish this task ahead of us because there's a greater task that's been given to us that needs to be accomplished. And of course, that task, church family, you already know, is the task of winning men and women and boys and girls with the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ, seeing them discipled, seeing them become part of the local church, and finding and discovering and fulfilling God's will for their life. And you know, I believe that this building is going to continue to give us the opportunity to do even more than we've done in the past. I'm imagining what the Sunday school classrooms will look like, what the nurseries will look like, what it will look like to see men and women and young people and boys and girls discipled in those classrooms. Imagining what it'll be like to be able to run a full-blown bus ministry and see young people come to Christ. And you know, churches, we join together to follow through on this last step. I want to encourage you to be faithful. Our family is praying about what God would allow us to be able to do, as we've done in the past. And just remember, the reason that we're doing it is for the glory of God, not just for the benefit of our own families, but for the benefit of the scores of other families and young people who will be reached through this tool that God's given to us of a building. Thank you for your faithfulness, and looking forward to seeing what God is going to do and how He's going to do it through us. Lord bless you all.